Another exciting matchup here in the FIBA U17 Women's Basketball World Cup. We are halfway through. If you're just joining us, welcome. If you've been bouncing around from broadcast to broadcast throughout the day, we're glad you've been sticking with us today. This matchup will be between Chinese Taipei and Egypt. Taking a look at how they are doing in the group stages, both teams have 2 losses. Both of them have had those losses handed to them from France and Canada. And both of those teams have already faced off against each other. Canada earning the top spot, France getting number 2. This game will determine who earns the 3rd spot and who will be placed in 4th and face off against the top spot team from Group C. More than likely will end up being United States, but a game still has to be played in Group C against United States and Croatia.
That is unbelievable. These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
So taking a quick look at these two teams and their starting 5. Number 6, Elgandi. Number 10, Ogoli. Number 15, Applegate. Number 19, Elimali. And number 30, Alalni. That's the starting 5 for Egypt. Chinese Taipei, their starting 5, number 2, Wang. Number 6, Peng. Number 11, Lin. Number 14, Yang. And number 24, Pan. Those are the starters for this matchup. Egypt being introduced at this time, and then shortly after, Chinese Taipei will have their introductions. If you haven't heard, a new giveaway has just been started. Take the time to get into the chat and submit a $2 super chat, and you will be entered into the raffle for a molten basketball. It'll be the official molten basketball, which is the official ball of the FIBA World Cup. See, chatting with Chad is still hanging around, bouncing from broadcast to broadcast. And now we'll take pause for national anthems.
de la misma manera, el himno nacional de China, Taipei. And now, we say respect, we'll listen the national anthem of Chinese Taipei. The officiating team is confirmed by Yusuf Sisi Gungor from Turkey, umpires Josas Bartuskas from Lithuania, and Martin.
My favorite traditions, the exchange of gifts between teams.
FIBA Commissioner Paulo Basur
Cecil
from Brazil.
Gungor, Josas Bartuskas,
Irapuato, dame un fuerte aplauso para este partido, si estás listo.
and Martin Davison. Those are the three referees who will be officiating this matchup. And there's your starting five again for Egypt. Off. If you're enjoying the broadcast as it goes on, make sure to click the like button, give it a thumbs up, show your support for the broadcast. Have 31 likes currently with over 370 viewers. Thank you for joining us. Let us know where you're watching from and which team you're supporting. You can also show which team you're supporting by posting the flag emoji. If you haven't had a chance, go check out U17 World Cup.basketball/women, and you can find out more about this World Cup, about this game. You can also stay up to date with box scores as well as play-by-play and some other statistical information about the games as they progress and as they finish. Look back at past games. Also, news articles are available on the website. A couple of interesting articles up at this time are the 5 ups and the 5 downs so far. There's also a fan vote. Who has been the TESO MVP in the U17 Women's World Cup? Well, you can help them decide by going to the website and placing your vote. Right now, the top voted is Sofia Acuna of Mexico. Nicole Ogun of Finland is at number 2, and number 3, McKenna Wolitzko. Chinese Taipei will start with possession of the ball. Chen Peng's shot is off the mark, rebounded by Egypt. Backdoor pass almost went too far out of the reach of Alawani. A mid-range 2 swirls around and drops for Egypt, and that'll be the first bucket of the game. Abelgait is credited with those 2 points on that floater. A deep 3 for Chinese Taipei. Banks off the glass. Champagne with the 3. Pass to the corner. A 3 attempt is wide open for Egypt. No good. Rebounded by Yen Wang. Chen Peng passes over to the corner. Mid-range 2. Fast and furious buckets on both sides. As Swan Yang is credited with the 2 points. Assist will be given. A 3 attempt from the left side, no good. Alawani's shot off the mark. Halin will bring up the ball. 3 attempted for Chinese Taipei. Gets her own rebound. Chen Peng knocks it in for 2. FIBA is correct about me. I am Justin Taylor, and I am glad to be part of this broadcast. Chinese Taipei, fast and furious start. They are up 9-2. Yu Chen Peng has 4 points. She's 2 for 4 from the field with a rebound and an assist. The only bucket scored by Egypt has been by Khadija Abelgait. Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back with more FIBA action after this break. Turn to play. Egypt wants to get a spark going offensively. They're trailing 9-2 early. A little over 2 minutes have passed in this first quarter. Strong defensive presence from Chinese Taipei, forcing a miss there. Kick to the corner. 3. No good for Yuhan Lin. Offensive rebound. Yuan Lin was the intended recipient of that pass. Ball almost went out of bounds, but saved by Oakley. FIBA just now mentioned a minute ago about the FIBA YouTube membership program. Take a chance to check that out. Click the join button to see all the different benefits at each tier that are available, including for all levels a member-only Discord. There is also opportunities for an exclusive Q&A with FIBA experts. Post move up for two, no good, but she will be fouled. Emily will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. First free throw is good. And her second free throw is on the way. Settles. Takes the shot, drops it in. 2 for 2 at the line. Egypt with 4 points. Yuchen Peng passes off. He tries to cut on the back door as Sean Pan was slowed down. It's a turnover for Chinese Taipei, but they quickly get the steal back. 2-on-1. A layup is open for Yuhan Lin. She'll score her first bucket of the game. Three from the wing for Egypt, no good, but a quick rebound by El Elmali. Euro step, hits the bottom of the rim. Elbaz misses on her shot. Now she does draw a foul and she'll go to charity stripe for 2 chances. Euro step trying to kick to the corner for a 3, but it's going to be too strong of a pass and goes out of bounds. In the corner, pass to the inside. Post move up for 2. No good. Free throws coming at the line for Abelgeit. Let us know where you're watching from. Also post the flag of the team you're supporting and we'll shout it out. First free throw drops in. He's 1 for 1 on the day, with that being her first free throw attempt. And she goes 2 for 2. 4 points for the game as they're trying to cut into this Chinese Taipei lead. A viewer cheering for Egypt from Philippines. Another viewer watching from Toronto, Canada. A neutral viewer from Europe.
Substitution for Chinese Taipei. Inside with number 2, Your Game 1.
Ying Wu, first free throw, no good. Second free throw is off the mark. 6-point deficit for Egypt. They look to cut into it at this point, maybe with a 3, but they're going to try to get whatever shot they can and work it as best as they can. Number 23, Alakil. Euro steps, takes a shot over the front of the rim and good. A quick answer attempt from Chinese Taipei doesn't result in any points. Up for 2, draws the foul, will go to the line. Jody Elbaz. She's 1 for 2 at the charity stripe. That was her first bucket with that free throw, and now she has a chance for 2 more. A viewer from Iran cheering for Egypt. Another viewer watching from Leon, Mexico, which is the host city for this World Cup. Elbaz goes 2 for 2 at the line. She has 3 points for the game. 2-point deficit for Egypt. They've come back in this matchup, a 6-0 run currently. Drive to the bucket. Great kickoff to Shansu. So give Han Lee the credit for the assist. A quick steal by Chinese Taipei as they look to expand their lead back to what it once was and maybe further. That'll be a traveling violation as she drug her foot, just went a little bit too far. Not able to convert on the 2 points. Chinese Taipei, hesitation, drives, Euro step, up off the glass, no good, rebounded by Ebelgeit. Ebelgeit hesitated on taking a 3. She kicks it off to Haruda. Mid-range from the elbow. Shot is not on target. Almost 1,000 viewers with over 50 likes for the broadcast. We're looking to get to 150 if we can. Your support is always appreciated. Pass inside. Looking for an opening. Blocked. Waiting to see what the call is here. And a player is down for Chinese Taipei. A leg injury, and this may be worse than a leg injury if they're carrying her off like that. So she came down awkwardly. I'm going to believe that that's actually going to be a knee or an ankle injury but it is a leg injury. My concern is that it may have been overstretched or something when she came down around the thigh area. Still, wishing the best for them. So far, I've seen 3 injuries today. That one, and then 2 ankle injuries in one of the previous games that happened versus New Zealand and Mali. Olivia Hastings was one of those injured, and whenever they showed her later on in the game sitting on the bench, she had a block for a splint next to her ankle. They're also showing support in the chat by saying, give FIBA a like, they deserve it. We at FIBA appreciate your support with these broadcasts. Drive right, use the screen. Champagne shot off the mark. Fast break opportunity with numbers 3-on-2 for Egypt. She'll just take it herself past the defender for 2 points, cutting the lead down to a 2-point lead. Yasmin Ahmed is credited with the 2 points. Inside, up to the top. Jab steps one way, drives the other. Ball's loose, now picked up by Chinese Taipei. Mid-range shot, no good. Offensive rebound, second chance opportunity doesn't go in, but will lead to free throws for Shan Su. First free throw hits the back of the rim and over the backboard. An unusual moment, but it does happen sometimes. So the first shot is a miss. Second shot is on the way. It is up and good. Quick response bucket from Egypt. It is now a 1-point game again. Egypt looking to take the lead by getting a defensive stop. Drive to the baseline, high off the glass, no good. Free throws coming for Champagne. She has 3 points in the game. This will be her first free throw attempts of this matchup.
Substitution for Chinese Taipei. Inside with number 16, Su.
Shot drops. Ball whisked crisply. You were able to just get it moved around all that defense that Chinese Taipei was putting up in the full court. A wing three-point attempt is no good. It's rebounded by Aluhani. Floats a shot, but no good for El Walkio. Back and forth they go with misses at this point. A minute remaining. Still a close contest. Egypt has slowly worked their way back to a close game. Rebounded by Egypt. Tries to drive baseline. Spin. Up to the top for three. Front of the rim, no good. It was fast and furious scoring in the first part of this first quarter. And now it has definitely slowed down. Ball's going to be going out of bounds as the pass was well off the mark. Sean Pan ran off before she could receive the pass. .30 seconds remaining. Drive to the basket, Euro step, an offensive foul. Shansu drew the charge. Sadil Hadhuda committed the foul. No shot clock, 18 seconds. Chinese Taipei looking to extend their lead beyond a one-possession game. A deep three attempted off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, blocked, going the other way. Fast break, time running out. 3, 2, puts up a prayer of a shot off the glass, no good. 18-15 is our score. A couple players were down at the other end. Hopefully they're fine. I think they were just a bit slow to get up, but we have had one injury in this game. We're hoping for no more. Still, stick around. We have more action upcoming. Also, stick around and I'll give you information on how you can sign up to try to earn an official Molten basketball.
Let's go, girl.
Second quarter underway. Drive to the inside is knocked around after a pass. Ball security is not there at the moment. Ball going the other way. Layup is quick and good. Han Lin for 2 points. She has 6 points, and she is 3 for 7. Correction, 2 for 6 with 4 points. Spin, drive, waiting to see the call, and it is going to be a blocking foul. Prediction from Karam, Egypt will win the second quarter. We'll see how that results out. We'll see if they have the lead by halftime. Mid-range shot, no good. Tipped around, will be rebounded by Chinese Taipei. It was a good effort by Ahmed as she was diving after the loose ball. But too many white jerseys surrounding. They picked it up and go the other way. Not able to produce a result after it. Stops, pops a three. Too far off to the left, no good. Rebounded by Ting Su. Traveling violation. Picked up the pivot foot before dribbling.
Substitution for Chinese Taipei. Inside with number 2, Yo-Yen Wang.
To the inside. Goes up off the glass and good. Applegate has had multiple shots put up. She currently has 6 points. 2 for 4 from the field with 2 free throws knocked down on 2 attempts. To the interior. Now back out. Looking for the opening. High off the glass, no good. Pushing the tempo the other way. Syed lays up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Chinese Taipei. Foul is called against Egypt. As FIBA mentioned, Canada and France are also in the same group as Chinese Taipei and Egypt. They took the top 2 places. This is a fight for 3rd place. But let us know, who do you think will win this matchup?
Substitution for Chinese Taipei. Inside with number 6, Yu Chen Peng.
Underneath the basket, kicks out to the wing. A 3 attempt for Chinese Taipei. Hits the front of the rim, no good. Rebounded by Egypt. Fast break opportunity, 2-on-1. Dumps it off to the block, no good. Gets her own rebound, up for 2 and in. Hala Awalik. Apologies. Fast break opportunity for Egypt again. Chance to take the lead to the inside. Overthrown out of bounds. Just beyond the reach of her teammate.
Substitution for Chinese Taipei. Inside with number 5, Xin Yi Wu.
Steps left, thought about taking a 3, but doesn't lose her dribble. Able to keep it and move the ball. Pass on a backdoor cut down the middle of the paint. It's going to be stolen right back for Chinese Taipei. A little off-balance step into the box for the layup. Chanpan. She has 7 points of the game, 2 for 4 from the field, with one of those being a 3-pointer. Mid-range, up and good. Chinese Taipei extends back out to a 5-point lead. Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back after this break. Turn to play. It is a 5-point lead for Chinese Taipei. Mid-range 2 is off the mark. Going to be quickly stolen away after the rebound. But it does go out of bounds. Egypt will have possession. Inside, up for two, no good. Rebounded by Ying Wu. Drive, kick to the corner, rotated up to the top. It's going to be tipped, so it's not going to be a... Actually, I believe they're going to say it was not tipped. On the play itself, it initially looked like it was tipped, but I didn't have a great angle at it. Officials say backcourt violation. Trying to find an opening. It's been a bit of a stalemate here at a 5-point deficit. Corner, three. That'll break up the stalemate. Ying Wu for three. It is an 8-point ball game. Blocking foul, 2 free throws coming at the line. I do see a discussion in the chat speaking about the young lady with the hijab, and that's what I love about this sport, that they can still compete and they have resources available to make sure that they can stay with their faith, but also remain comfortable. There's some incredible clothing technology that is breathable, and the clothing they provide from Egypt and for other groups allow them to continue to be themselves. Mid-range, no good. Baseline drive, floats a shot, hits the front, no good. Egypt trailing by 7. Shot's no good.
Substitutions for Chinese Taipei. Inside with number 15, Yu Shan-su. With number 16, Yu Ting-su. Substitution for Egypt. Inside with number 8, Yasmin Ahmed.
as posted by FIBA. Click on the link and you can vote who the U17 Women's World Cup MVP is. Viewer from Syria cheering on Egypt. 29-20 is our score, 3:16 remaining. Corner three for Chinese Taipei. In and out, no good. Rebounded. Going the other way. Inside, post move, hooks a shot off the mark. Tipped away and into the hands of Chinese Taipei. Number 13, Swan Ye. Backdoor cut, not going to give it to her. A drive to the basket results in a foul and 2 free throws for Chinese Taipei.
Foul of Egypt, number 15.
This shot rebounded by Egypt. 9-point deficit for them as they want to cut into this lead. Get something going offensively. So far their scoring leader is number 15, Applegate. She's 2 for 5. She just missed a shot on the last possession. And it was a bit of an off-balance hook shot, but still she's been efficient for Egypt. To say it's going to stay on this end. 10-point deficit for the Egyptians. Mid-range shot goes in for 2. Applegate gets another 2 points. She has 8 points on the game. 3 attempt for Chinese Taipei. Swish, nothing but net. Ying Wu was able to drop in the 3. A pass to the inside. Multiple players dive after the loose ball. And just as FIBA said, that you can ask me any questions you'd like, but I do want to give a bit of advisory. I'm seeing that my translator within Google is not working on any of the Chinese characters. So I do apologize that if you're writing any questions in Chinese, I apologize, it is not coming through and I'm not able to read them at this time. Baseline pass underneath the basket. Great find as Ahmed goes up for 2. She has 6 points on the game. She's 3 for 4 with 4 rebounds. Somebody mentioned it's best not to underestimate Egypt, and I agree. It's best not to underestimate any team in this World Cup, or any World Cup for that matter. A perfect example, and I've mentioned the story in a couple of broadcasts already, but Italy in the Men's World Cup for U17 started off with 2 losses in the group stage. From that point on, they didn't lose any more games until the finals when they faced off against the United States. Now, the United States had a very strong team, but Italy, they lost 2 games in their group stage. But once the tournament did progress, it was understandable once they got there because New Zealand, as well as Italy and a couple of other teams, Argentina, and then I'm trying to remember the last team, Turkey. Those 4 teams were in Group C for the men's tournament, and Turkey, New Zealand, as well as Italy and then United States were the 4 last teams in the tournament. They were all semifinals. Italy made it to the finals and faced off against the United States. So it was a competitive group, but we didn't know that until after we progressed through the brackets. It is a Chinese Taipei timeout. We'll be back with 39 seconds left in the first. As we return to play, and there is a fan with a Lakers shirt, which they have had an interesting start to their summer league, as well as having a new player, Bronny James, on their roster. Now a question from the chat, are the winners through to the knockout stage? Right now we are in the group stage. Brackets start tomorrow, and that's whenever we start having knockouts for the gold medal chase. So every team will make it into the bracket. If they lose a game, they're not done competing. They just move into the classifications instead of playing in the bracket. So it'll help them determine who finishes in what place. Off the glass and good off-balance shot by Sean Penn. That's going to conclude the first half. 35-24, 11-point lead for Chinese Taipei. We'll see if Egypt can come up with a game plan during this halftime break and work on a comeback. Also, if you'd like to win a official Molten ball, go ahead and submit a $2 super chat into the chat and you will be entered into that raffle. Stick around, we'll have more after this break.
That is unbelievable. These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are all on the same team.
We have the power to change lives through basketball.
Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin,
basketball
can bring everyone together.
Basketball for good.
Whatever our gender, color, belief, or capability, we are all on the same team.
We have the power to change lives through basketball.
Together, we are stronger. No matter your origin, basketball can bring everyone together. Basketball for good.
That is unbelievable. These guys will be legends in their own country, but also in the international basketball world forever.
As we return to play, it is still a close matchup, but a 11-point lead for Chinese Taipei as both teams switch sides. We're an opening, a no-look pass out to the three line, steps in for a two, off the mark, no good. Rebounded by Chen Peng. Your starting five for the second half: Zhou Wang, Yu Chen Peng, Yu Han Lin, Swan Yang, as well as Chin Chai Shan Pan. Those are the starting five for Chinese Taipei. On the other side for Egypt, Mariam Elgandi, Yasmin Ahmed, Khadija Abogai, Hala Elwakil, and Sadil Hadhuda. Those are the starting five for each side. As it is still an 11-point ball game, a minute in to the second half. So a foul is called. It's the second foul committed by Chinese Taipei, a traveling violation called against Ahmed, and it'll be going the other way. Lucas Alvarez has signed up for a FIBA YouTube membership. Welcome to the club. At the rookie level, they'll have access to various benefits, including access to a member-only Discord. Looking forward to that. You can check to see which tier of membership is best for you by going to the FIBA YouTube homepage or just going down a little bit and click the join button. We have over 740 viewers watching right now, 96 likes, looking to get to 150. Miriam Elkindi draws the foul, and she'll go to the line for two. Bit of an awkward fall there. Luckily, she is doing just fine. Question for FIBA, how do you guys like the game so far? Go and let us know. First free throw is off the mark. And 0 for 2 during the visit to the line. A violation and another free throw will be given to Elgini. And she is able to take advantage of the additional free throw. Goes 1 for 3 technically, but it'll be scored as 1 for 2 from the line. Baseline drive underneath, stolen away, fast break, 1-on-2, 2-on-1 I should say, for Egypt. Shut off the glass is too strong, but a second chance is available. Second chance does not go in for Egypt. Mid-range 2, it's too strong. So Zhou Yang Wang will earn the 2 points for Chinese Taipei. Pass it to the top is off the mark, but prevents it from going out of bounds. A cut into the paint. A shot by Abogait is no good. She will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Chinese Taipei has already committed 4 fouls. So any foul from here on out will result in free throws for Egypt. In the chat, if you're just joining us, welcome. Go ahead and post where you're watching from and which team you are supporting. Settles, takes the free throw, good. Applegate goes 1 for 2 during the visit to the line. She has 9 points. And that is her first miss from the charity stripe. 3 attempt for Chinese Taipei's number 6, Chen Peng, is no good. She has struggled from beyond the arc, 0 for 4. But she is leading Chinese Taipei in scoring with 8 points.
Substitution of Chinese Taipei. Inside with number 5, Xin Yingwu.
And like I mentioned before, we are looking for support from you, the viewers, by providing a thumbs up on the broadcast. Right now at 97, looking to get at least 53 more likes. You could also click subscribe, and that'll give you access to be able to type messages into the chat. You can also click the bell to be notified anytime FIBA goes live with any of its thousands of broadcasts. Yerevan, Armenia is where Jennifer is watching from. And they are showing their support for Egypt. 3 attempt for Egypt is no good. Off the knee, going the other way. Defenders have numbers. But there are gaps in the defense. That'll lead to 2 points by Shansu. Ball moving to the paint on the drive. Spins, goes up for two. Off balance, no good. Diagonal pass. Up to the top. 3 attempt for Chinese Taipei. High bounce over the backboard. It'll be a turnover. Egypt will have possession. 8:55. Now 8:75. Watching the broadcast. We have 6:26 remaining here in the third quarter, 41-26. Let us know what you think the final score will be. A viewer from Indonesia tuning in and participating in the chat. Chen Peng goes up for two, no good, rebounded by Elimele. Judith tuning in from Taiwan.
Chinese Taipei, number 2.
Elimele's first shot, no good. Earlier was 2 for 2. During this visit, first free throw was off the mark. Second one bounces and rattles a bit, but able to drop in. Egypt on the fast break, but comes to a halt after some quick defensive response from Chinese Taipei. Pass to the inside, off the mark, out of bounds. It'll be another turnover by Egypt. Well defended, block, now going the other way. Fast break, 2-on-2. She'll go right down the middle, up for two, draws the foul. Elimele will have 2 free throws to shoot. Elimele's first shot goes in. Takes her second. Too strong. Tried to get a rebound. The Chinese Taipei ends up with it. They cut into this lead. Now a 13-point deficit for Egypt. Fading, spinning, swirling around, but doesn't drop in. It'll pop out. Double teamed. Looking for the opening to the basket. Layup off the glass is good. Elbaz for 2. She has 5 points. Her only scoring beyond that layup has been from the charity stripe, 3 for 4. A mid-range shot, well defended, but goes in for Zhou Yen Wang. Free attempt for Egypt. Foul called. 3 free throws coming at the line for the Egyptians. El Sayed will go to the line to shoot 3. Foul was committed by Yu Ting Xiu. Zayed struggling at the line right now. 2 missed free throws and will go 0 for 3 at the line. Violation called. Going the other way, Chinese Taipei's possession.
Substitution from Chinese Taipei. Inside with number 15, Yu Shan-su.
Quick ball movement leads to a 3, but not able to get it to fall. Offensive rebound as it was a long rebound. Another chance from beyond the arc, no good. El Sayed almost touched it, but able to keep her hands off and let it go out of bounds, giving Egypt the possession. 3:58 remaining in the third quarter.
Substitution for Chinese Taipei. Inside with number 6, Yu Cheng-pei.
A 3 attempt from deep for Egypt, no good. They have been struggling from beyond the arc. They have not hit a 3 yet, 0 for 17. Meanwhile, Chinese Taipei, they are 3 for 17. So they've struggled themselves, but have able to had a few shots fall. Crossover, float. Almost had a friendly bounce, but didn't go in. Layup misses, and it has so far been a scoreless drought for both teams. Egypt has not scored in 2 minutes, and now it actually has been exactly 2 minutes since Chinese Taipei has scored, but they just got another bucket. So the drought has ended for Chinese Taipei. Egypt looking to put points on the bucket. I apologize, I was speaking a little too fast. Points on the board with a bucket.
Substitution for Egypt. Inside with number 15, Danila Aounde.
See mention of Egypt gaming in the chat. I will say there was one point where there was the FIBA Open, the FIBA Esports Open, and I had the pleasure of calling the third installment of that. They had an Egyptian player who scored about 60 points all on his own, and he was just on fire. They lost that matchup, but for the majority of the game, his teammates were having a lot of struggles. None of them were scoring until probably the third quarter. But he was making up most of the scoring, and they were just working off of him as best as they could. What ended up happening, that was the first game of that World Cup event. They went on, turned around, got things sorted out, and they won the third installment of the FIBA World Cup Open in esports. Corner 3 off the mark. Struggles continue from three-point land for Egypt. Backdoor cut down the middle. Lays up for two, extending the lead out to 15 points. Into the paint, underneath the basket. Shots off the mark. It didn't go far enough over the basket. Quick passing from Chinese Taipei to another 2 points. And now they have their largest lead of the game at 17. .103 remaining in the third quarter. Stick around. We'll have more FIBA action. Also, take the time, ask me some questions in the chat, and I'll do my best to answer them. .49-32, under a minute, stepping back, looking for an opening. Applegate gives up the ball. A three is attempted, no good. Back of the rim, rebounded by Chinese Taipei. They'll look to extend their lead, currently up 17 as they are about to close out the third quarter. Three attempt, drops in. That's the fourth three-pointer to drop for Chinese Taipei. 4 for 18 from beyond the arc. They currently lead by 20. Steps over to the corner for a two ball, no good. 3, 2, 1, and that will do it for the third quarter. 52-32, still have another quarter of action left. We'll take a look at the standings as well as where teams might end up in the bracket. Stick around.
And I want to see the flow USA teams. Yeah. Thank you. Y no puedo darme un ruido fuerte. Y los quiero ver bailando esta canción y que la cámara y el mundo entero nos vea. Nuestro flow. Bien sencillas aquí debajo. A ver, ¿cómo bailan?
If you enjoy the broadcast, make sure to leave a like. Also, click subscribe. You can click the bell to be notified anytime FIBA goes live at any of its thousands of broadcasts. 2 points for Egypt. They cut the lead down to 18. Ahmed credited with the 2 points. She's 4 for 4. That's from the interior. She's 4 for 6 overall from the field. And off the target pass leads to a transition opportunity for Chinese Taipei. Foul's going to be called as Haruda goes hard to the ground, but she's able to get back up.
Substitution for Egypt. Inside the number 13, Haya Halalawani.
Questions from the chat. I'm wondering if this question was directed to me, but do you play basketball? If the question is for me, then I used to play basketball in high school. Loved playing it. I try to play a little bit of pickup basketball sometimes, but nothing that's competitive or organized. 3 is off the mark. 18-point deficit for Egypt. An open layup coming up, and it's good. Adhuda for 2. 5 points. 3 of her points coming from the charity stripe. Thought about taking the 3. Instead, she'll drive to the basket. Shot's too strong off the glass. Offensive rebound. Takes a fading 2 from the block. Swish. Nothing but net. Yuan Lin with 4 points. Correction, 6 points. She's 3 for 11. Corner. Baseline drive. Tried to kick to the inside, but it'll be stolen by Zhou Yun Wang. I just now realized after looking deeper at the conversation and making sure my translations. So they were talking to someone else. I was too far up in the conversation, wasn't scrolling along with it. So the question for basketball was not for me. It was 2 other people, but I always like to talk. If you have a question for me that you actually have for me, go ahead and say, Mr. Commentator, Justin, Mr. Taylor, hey, you guy who's talking, anything like that to get my attention, I'll answer your questions. $110 likes for the broadcast, looking to get to 150. That's our goal, and we can reach it with your help. Free attempt is just short. Egypt is yet to make a 3-pointer fall. Santiago, welcome to the FIBA YouTube membership program. They've signed up at the rookie level. Go ahead and check it out for yourself. Click the join button, and you can also become a member just like Santiago. He has access to the member-only Discord channel, as well as badges and other exclusive content. You can check it out and see which tier might be correct for you. They start at 99 cents a month. Down at the baseline, moving the ball around the perimeter. Fakes a 3. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Puts up a fader of a 2. Off balance, no good. Rebounded by Abelgeit. Key player for both teams. Well, first off, Khadija Abelgaid has been a great player for Egypt, but her scoring has slowed down. If she was able to keep her pace, this would definitely be a closer game. The other part of her play that has helped keep them in this is the fact that she does have 10 rebounds. So one more bucket, she'll have a double-double. On the other side, Sean Pan has been doing well. 13 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, as well as 2 steals, doing the work defensively. Chinese Taipei overall has been doing a great job defensively, forcing 19 turnovers, 13 of those being steals. Now, another player to consider is Chen Peng. They have 10 points and 10 rebounds. They have a double-double for Chinese Taipei, as well as 5 assists and a steal. Another player with 10 rebounds, Yuhan Lin. But I will say for scoring, Sean Pan has been my choice. We return to play 59-36, almost halfway through the fourth quarter. Question, ranking of Canada and France. Now, there's 2 different rankings we can look at. We can look at their overall ranking, or we can take a look at their power ranking for this event. Now, if we take the time and go to FIBA's website, there is a section just for the group, for the power rankings. If you want to take some time to look at them, they are at U17worldcup.basketball/women. Look at the news articles, and it is from 5 days ago. As for Canada and France, Canada is ranked 4th on the power rankings. France is 2nd. When taking a look at these 2 teams, Egypt is ranked 12th in the power rankings, and Chinese Taipei is 14th in the power rankings. That could definitely change as they will release a volume 2.
Substitution for Egypt. Inside with number 22, Hannah Elmas.
20-point lead for Chinese Taipei. A 3 hasn't fallen yet. And I apologize, actually a 3 did fall earlier for Egypt, but that one did not go. Chen Peng passes off to the corner. Diagonal pass to the wing, kickball violation. Now just posted in the chat by FIBA is a link to check out the game schedule. This game is currently going on alongside another one, which is happening in Lyon. That other match is Japan versus Spain. and they are in Group A. They're fighting for that #1 spot. That matchup has a current score of 32-44, Spain leading. After the conclusion of this game, United States will take on Croatia, and once that game concludes, all the group stages will be completed, and the bracket will be sorted and released later on this evening. Be for this evening for those of you who are in the American time zones and Mexico and anything else in any other country similar, North and South America, I should say. That's what I meant when I said America. Layup high off the glass, no good, but a free throw will come at the line for Egypt. How would I describe this game in one word? I'm going to have to say it's energized. That's what I'm going to say. There is a lot of high energy in this game, fast-moving, fast-paced, and there is just a lot going on with it. There have been some great plays, great moves, all from the high energy of all these players. Free throw off the mark, offensive rebound, trying to take a three, no good, front of the rim, no good. Chinese Taipei will pick up the long rebound, quickly stolen near the half line. Ball is off the foot of a Chinese Taipei player and goes out of bounds. Hesitation, kick out to the wing. Thought about going to the corner, is not able to. Elbaz passes to the wing. Three as clock expires. No good. Rebounded by Chinese Taipei as they maintain their 21-point lead. Loose ball. Approaching 2 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. Fading two, drops in.
2 points for Chinese Taipei, number 15, Yu
Shan-su with an incredible shot in the mid-range. So taking a look at how things are going to work out in bracket play. If you go to U17worldcup.basketball/women, click on standings, and then top right there is a PDF link that'll take you to the breakdown of how the games are scheduled, as well as who will face who in the round of 16. And during this timeout, we'll go ahead and discuss that. We are in Group D. Winner of this game will face the number 2 team in Group C. We're waiting to see who that's going to be. More than likely, it should be Australia. But Croatia and the United States still have to face off to determine who's going to be in that spot. Now, as for the loser of this matchup, they will play the number 1 team. If United States wins, then they'll have to play. More than likely, it's going to break down to where Egypt will face off against United States. Australia will face off against Chinese Taipei. The flip side of that has already been determined. France will face off against Croatia, and Canada will face off against Puerto Rico. As for Groups A and B, still waiting on games to be completed. Mexico and Italy still need to play. in Group B. But Group A, they're waiting for Spain and Japan to wrap up. Once that one does, they'll know who's playing who. But first rank will play fourth rank of the neighboring group. So Group A, Group B, those are the neighboring groups. Group C, Group D, those are neighboring groups. So number 1 in Group A will face number 4 in Group B. It's pretty much that simple. As for the times, they'll have to wait and determine who's going to play at what time. And those times will be determined later tonight. They'll be viewable first thing tomorrow in the morning in this time zone, Mountain Time, in Mexico.
2 points for team number 2, U17 pass.
45 seconds remaining. 65-45. Running out of time on the shot clock, puts up a shot. She'll draw a foul and go to the line to shoot 2.
Foul on bench number 10. Substitutions for Chinese Taipei. Inside with number 3, Yu Xuanhu. And with number 8,
John Pan
Chen Chen.
has 14 points. She's at the line to shoot free throws. 3 for 3 currently at the line. Now 4 for 4. Five for 5 on the day from the charity stripe. Fast break going the other way for Chinese Taipei. About a second difference between game and shot clock, and now the shot clock will be dead for the remainder of the game. First free throw is good. Second one is good as well. At the conclusion of this game, you can switch on over to Japan versus Spain. They're currently playing. About to start the fourth quarter, 48-35, Spain leading. Shot's no good. Ball's loose, diving for the loose ball, gets the steal, trying to get down to the end of the floor. Buzzer goes off. That'll be the end of the matchup. 69-45 win for Chinese Taipei. They'll take the third place spot. Egypt in the fourth place spot for the group. Top performers on each side. For Egypt, Judy Elbaz with 10 points, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. Abulgait with 9 points, 3 for 11 from the field with 10 rebounds, just shy of a double-double, missing just that 1 point. On the other side for Chinese Taipei, some of the top performers, Shan Pan with 15 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. Shan Su with 13 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists. And I believe, just based on what I can see here, I think Shan Su would be believed to be the player of the game based on their efficiency, how many rebounds they got, and their scoring. So good job to them. That is going to be my unofficial player of the game. Another top performer, Chen Peng, who has 10 points, 11 rebounds. 10 of those were defensive rebounds and 6 assists. They had a similar efficiency rating, just -1 compared to Shansu. Well, that's going to do it for this matchup. And it has been a good matchup for the Chinese Taipei. Some good play from Egypt as well, but they did struggle during this group stage. Still, it's not over. They still have bracket play as well as classifications to look forward to. If you enjoyed the broadcast, make sure to give it a thumbs up before you head out. Looking for 30 more likes before the end of this broadcast. Thank you for joining us, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.
FIBA Commission. 3, 2, 1, the ball is in the air.
With number 13.